everybody, welcome back. I'm Candy.
And I'm another year older. I survived my birthday.
You know what else we survived?
The flu.
Besides the flu, we survived the 2012 apocalypse. I bet everybody out there who went out and bought all this crazy shit, all these guns and all these weapons and shit, they're probably like, yo, I feel so dumb now.
Why would you waste your money? Because if there's going to be this catastrophic earthquake that's going to take out the entire earth.
I think we would know.
And you know what's going to be scary if you think about it? Probably a lot of people are so scared they're probably going to have this big apocalyptic baby boom. Because everybody's like, oh, I might as well get laid. It's the end of the world.
They're going to have the worst name for their generation because they're going to be the apocalypse babies.
So we survived the end of the world. Things haven't changed. Nobody loves each other more.
You think they'd be like, oh my god, there was supposed to be this giant apocalypse and we survived. I should just love everybody. You think that would happen, but no.
And the funny thing is, though, too, is when the world didn't end.
And nobody was like, oh my god, it didn't end. Everybody was like,
meh. Weren't there supposed to be zombies? Weren't we promised zombies, too? I mean,
yeah,
what the
that
fuck are all
didn't
the
happen.
zombies?
What happened to the zombies? We didn't get any zombies. So, the end of the world didn't happen.
But we did get a plague. We got the flu, which I survived.
I also survived the flu.
And it takes a lot to take me down. I have the immune system of 1,000 mules, let me tell you.
Lucky you, my immune system sucks dick.
And I'm like, oh, I'm just sore, and I'm just tired from working. I'm like, wow, I have a fever. Oh, I'm probably just tired from working. And then the third day, it's like, oh god, my bones are gonna break.
The second and third day were the worst days for me. Because the first day, I didn't really feel it until half the day in. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. It was just flu, you have it, here you go.
So in other news, the whole thing with legalizing marijuana in Colorado is that they have to figure out a way to pass it through legislation to get it by the federal laws, which means right now, technically, you're allowed to have weed, but you're not allowed to buy it.
The transaction is still legal, but you can have it.
Right, but they're also trying to say okay, when you work in the medical field like I do, you get, tested all the time for drugs and stuff. So technically right now you can go to work high on weed and there's nothing they can do about it, and you can work impaired and there's nothing they can do about it. They want to show that it does cause impairment like an alcohol does, which alcohol you're not allowed to go to work drunk. Mm-hmm. So they actually want to say, oh, it causes impairment, if you don't pass your drug test, you're not going to get the job or you could lose your job.
I think they should legalize it. I think they should legalize anything that anybody wants to do as long as it's not hurting the rest of anybody. If they legalize weed, cool. If they don't, might suck. If they do legalize it, it can't just be oh yeah, legalize it and let people go to work all fucked up and this and that. What they need to do is develop a drug test, unless the swab test does this already, to pinpoint, not pinpoint when, but if you did it before work. Or, if they suspect you of being stoned on the job, send you for a swab test and see if you did anything before work. You know what I mean? A regular drug test will show weed up to 30 days. I really don't think it's fair that if somebody suspects you of showing up stoned and you take that test, if you did it the night before, which is completely on your time, your business, your time, not in work, whatever, and bam, you get popped and lose your job because you did it the night before, not before work. That's not a fair...
Well, you know what else they're doing now, which kind of pisses me off because I'm totally pro-smoking and it's going to kill me when I move because I'm not paying $11 for a pack of cigarettes in New York. Mm-hmm. There's places here in Pennsylvania that are testing for nicotine in your blood, and they will not hire you if you're a smoker.
I heard about that. I think it's bullshit, because it's your body, it's your lungs. Whatever you want to do with it, you do with it. You know what I mean? If you want to smoke, smoke. If you don't, don't. The thing about it is, nicotine is completely legal to buy. It's completely legal to buy, completely legal to have, and it doesn't impair you either. I've smoked cigarettes. Even though I don't smoke, I'm not a smoker, I've smoked cigarettes before. When I smoke them, I don't get all impaired, I don't get all messed up. You know what I mean? Alcohol impairs you, and you can't drink that before work for the reason that it impairs you, but nicotine doesn't do that. I'm not a smoker and I don't agree with it. A lot of people will be like, oh yeah, you don't agree with it because you're a smoker. No, I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't agree with it. I think it's bullshit.
Legalize marijuana and don't take away my cigarettes!
Yeah, legalize weed so we don't have
or my rum!
Totally for legalizing weed. They should totally do it. We're from good old Pennsylvania and they proposed the bill here. So it's going through law for us right now. And if I ever get the opportunity to vote on the bill, I'm totally voting yes.
Would you? Okay, so they passed the law that you can smoke weed. Would you become like a weed smoker? Because I wouldn't.
It's like hard to say. Like, I mean, I don't think I'll ever turn into like a giant stoner.
So the quick summary is they're going to legalize marijuana, and personally, we don't care. The end of the world was a total lie. Nobody gloated about it, and there were no zombies. And I'm pretty sure a lot of video gamers were very upset that they couldn't practice on real targets, and we survived the flu. Way to go, world.
We're doing awesome in the year of 2013.
And I just turned 28. That's a miracle.
So happy birthday to her. So I guess it's time now, you know, it's the end of our video. It's time to give you guys the fan pages and all that crazy bullshit. We want you to follow us and crap like that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.